party's over. DJ.
Oh, interesting. Interesting intro.
Looking so lovely.
Yeah.
Feeling so right. Been working the whole day. Waiting for the night. Now I'm leaving behind all the stress in my mind. Singing I will survive.
Cowbell.
Just wanna move so much closer to
Survive.
you. The world's trying to break me. I need you to save me. Where does the DJ go when the party's over tonight? Where does the DJ go when the party's over tonight? Didn't get all dressed up for nothing. Wanna chance another dance before morning. So where does the DJ go when the party's over tonight? Get loose on the dance floor. Keep living the dream. Pretending that nothing, oh so bad, can happen to me. Now I'm leaving behind all the stress in my mind. Singing I will survive. Just wanna move so much closer to you. The world's trying to break me. I need you to save me. Where does the DJ go when the party's over tonight? Where does the DJ go when the party's over tonight?
Love it.
Wanna chance another dance before morning. So where does the DJ go when the party's over tonight?
So catchy.
Tell me where you go. I just gotta know. Where does the DJ go when the party's over tonight?
I like that.
Where does the DJ go when the party's over tonight? Didn't get all dressed up for nothing.
Slay, Kylie, slay. Love this song. It's so singable, it's so catchable, so catchy. You want to sing it. You want to sing with her. And I love the lyrical content behind this. I love the thought process. By the way, I'm gonna go out and say it. It reminded me a lot of Donna Summer's duet with Barbara Streisand. The No More Tears, Enough Is Enough. Remember that part? Remember that reaction, guys? If you haven't seen it, please do check it out. The beginning is slow how it begins with the piano and all that stuff, and then all of a sudden it picks up again. Very interesting use of instrumentation for this one. Cowbells, synths, a lot of strings, those disco rhythms. They're all there, and she's not gonna shy away from it, guys. This is a disco album, and she's making it. By the way, she does a lot of honorable mentions. I Will Survive. And she sings that. That's pretty cool. I like how she did that. Basically, she's basically saying, where does the DJ go when the party's over at night? I didn't get dressed up for nothing. I want to keep partying. I want to keep dancing. I want to keep going out there and dance the night away. It's unbelievable. It's unbelievable the instrumentation and how everything's like just locked in on this track, and her use of ooh, you hear in the back too, ooh, I like that. Kind of like an old school throwback thing. I remember that used to be back big in the back in the day, especially in the 90s, using the oohs and stuff like that. Very cool. And I like how she stretches the words. Over at night, I think that's very Bee Gees-esque too. I don't know if ABBA does that, but I think Bee Gees does that too. Night, and then she does it too with go. Where does the DJ go? It's like a repetitive thing. Very catchy, very good. This is gonna get a 10. I love this track. Very good track. I mean, there's been tens across the board, guys, tens across the board. Very good stuff. Definitely a highlight. Definitely a highlight of the album. You just look forward to it when it comes on. Just look forward to it. The next song I'll see you guys for is Dance for Darling, or I think so. I think it's Dance for Darling. I'll see you guys for that one. Let's see. Yeah, Dance for Darling. See you guys for that one. Oh, oh.
Where you running? Come and feel my love. I want you in the worst way. It ain't even your birthday.
Like that.
Back to midnight. Promise you a good time. Be those party people. We bumping at the disco. Would you be? Would you be? Would you be my dance floor, darling? You and me, you and me, you and me. Let's dance till morning and wake up feeling no regrets.
I like that.
Gonna make sure that your body won't forget. 'Cause the night ain't even over yet. Gonna take you where the music never ends. My dance floor, darling. Rock and roller, bring your body closer. Shake it on the floor now, like Studio 54 now.
Studio 54.
While you're waiting, it's not complicated. Move it left to right. We're doing the electric slide. Would you be? Would you be? Would you be my dance floor, darling?
Lots of keyboard synths on this one, and she's giving honorable mentions Studio 54 and calling out the electric slide. Pretty cool with that. Very nice. This is kind of like a much slower song so far. From all the songs that I've reacted to, except for Monday Blues. Monday Blues was kind of like a slow one too, but everything else has been upbeat. So this is a little bit, slightly more mellower.
Wanna know, no. You and me, you and me, you and me. Let's dance till morning and wake up feeling no regrets. Gonna make sure that your body won't forget. 'Cause the night ain't even over yet. Gonna take you where the music never ends.
Vocoders in there.
My dance floor, darling.
Ooh,
My dance floor, darling.
a lot of strings now coming in.
My dance floor, darling. So what you waiting for? Get up on the floor. Say what you waiting for?
Ooh,
Get up on the floor. 1, 2, 3, 4.
it's getting faster.
Baby, gonna make you feel alright.
I like that.
'Cause you're my dance floor, darling, darling. You got it, baby.
So a lot of vocoders towards the end specifically. The bass, by the way, comes in full force when the beats per minute picks up. Notice how the beats per minute starts cranking up as we get more strings. Very, very heavy on strings, this track, but also a lot of use of synths and keyboard arrangements, and it gets really kind of like euphoric and very, very gets going like in speed. And you hear like a lot of vocoders. I like that. I like the use of vocoders, by the way, on this album. She used it very, very wisely. Very nice. A lot of shout outs. A lot of shout outs. Very 80s feel on this one. So I like when she says, "So what you waiting for? Get up on the floor." Demanding, kind of like, let's get to it. Let's go to it. And she does it in a way where the dancing is happening, and it speeds up. I like this one. This is gonna get probably like a 7.5, 7.5, almost 8. It was pretty cool. A little bit slower, a little bit different. Um, the next one I'll see you guys for is Unstoppable. I'll see you guys for that one next. Ah,
Can't stop the beautiful river run. Night stars shine, then the bright morning comes. Can't stop the rising up
finger snapping
of
sounds
the
like.
sun. Can you feel it?
Oh,
Sweet music, lovers dance in the dark. Friends, family, I got you in my arms. Can't stop this power here in your heart. Can you feel it? It's all we need. If only we can open our hearts, reach out our hands. It's coming to find you wherever you're at. Something so strong can't hold it back. Unstoppable love.
ah,
Yeah. Unstoppable love.
ah.
Darling, it's lifting us up.
Yeah, bass.
Forever and ever for everyone. When we get together, unstoppable. Can't stop that rhythm, get in your feet. Can't help my body move with your heat. Your heart plays my drum and true love's a beat. Can you feel it? Can't stop that ocean so wide and blue. Just watch it dance all night with the moon. Love's healing waves will wash over you. Can you feel it? It's all we need. If only we can open our hearts, reach out our hands. It's coming to find you wherever you're at. Something so strong can't hold it back. Unstoppable love. Yeah. Unstoppable love.
You know what this sounds like? That part where it kind of like dribbles, like that dribble sound. It almost sounds like the battery is getting low on my headphones. That's why I look at it and I'm like, oh my god, my headphones are the battery's getting low. But no, it's a sound effect that they use. Very interesting use of sound there. By the way, a lot of backing vocals to give this a lot of height intermittently, and they use a lot of backing vocals to periodically do that. Is it catchy? I don't know, but it's a little iffy on. I'm a little iffy on this one, but it's okay. It's not too bad. Bass is being killed. Bass is being killed.
It's lifting us up forever and ever for everyone. When we get together, unstoppable love. Reach out your hands, open your heart. You're not the light, shine in the dark. Reach out your hands, open your heart. Come on, come on. You're not the light, shine in the dark. Reach out your hands, open your heart. You're not the light, shine in the dark. It's all we need. If only we can open our hearts, reach out our hands. It's coming to find you wherever you're at. Something so strong can't hold it back. Unstoppable love. Yeah. Unstoppable love. Unstoppable love. It's lifting us up forever and ever for everyone. When we get together, unstoppable love. Unstoppable love. It's lifting us up.
Oh, Kylie going high. Vocals.
For everyone, when we get together, unstoppable love.
Interesting how Kylie goes high towards the end on this track specifically. Is it memorable? Not really. Not really. I'm gonna give this one a 7. I really couldn't connect with it at all. Having had a hard time doing that, and I think it was because it was repetitive when she was saying "Unstoppable," and there was some moments that gave it some shining moments. The bass was good. Um, and even that neat trick that she used with the that little dribble effect there. to throw it in. Very kind of very you kind of get the sense that you're out and kind of like in a very future galactic type of thing going on. And she does that very well with this track. But as far as catchiness, as far as chorus goes, I get a little lost. Also, the use of the layering vocals, a lot of the layering vocals, I didn't really find it appealing on this one. It just didn't work for me. So that's the rating I get for that one, because it fell a little bit lower there. A lot of drums, a lot of percussions coming in, and use of instruments that kind of at times was nice, and even Kylie's high register there towards the end was pretty nice, but not very memorable. The next one I'll see you for is Celebrate You, which I believe on the standard edition is the last track of the album. So I'll see you guys for that one next. Ooh, I like that, the piano.
Mary, Mary, I know you'll be feeling down. Mary, Mary, when you gonna figure out? Mary, Mary, you ain't ordinary. Everybody sees a Mary, Mary, just believe it. It's all in your head. The night is still young.
Ooh, I like that.
I'll make sure that you don't forget. Everything I love about myself is better with you. Screaming to the world like, what the hell?
I like that.
'Cause everything I love about myself is better with you. Screaming to the world like, what the hell? I celebrate you. Mary, Mary, I'll be with you through the pain. Mary, Mary,
Oh my god, I love this song.
do the same. Mary, Mary, you ain't ordinary. Everybody sees a Mary, Mary. Everything I love about myself is better with you. Screaming to the world like, what the hell?
I like that.
Celebrate you. 'Cause everything I love about myself is better with you. Screaming to the world like, what the hell? I celebrate you.
I like this song so much. What a great way to end the album on the standard edition. This is a very, very nice song. Very, very well written and very well produced. By the way, that piano is completely slayed and catchy on this track. Definitely. And what's making it very, very memorable too, because the sounds and the lyrics on this are so great with anticipation. And especially the part when she says everything is about myself is better than you. Scream it to the world like, what the hell? It's just so great. And then she uses Mary. I wonder who Mary is, by the way. I have to look into that. Great use of instrumentation and chorus. Definitely a standout to close the standard edition of the album. We're doing the deluxe, guys, so don't worry. But it's great. It's great. You hear the little fiddles of the bass and everything like that. Let's keep playing. It's great.
I celebrate you. I celebrate you. I scream into the world like, what the hell? I celebrate you. I celebrate you.
Love it.
I celebrate you.
So beautiful.
I scream into the world like, what the hell? I celebrate you. Believe it, I the night is still young. Meet me outside over your dress. I'll make sure that you don't
Oh my God.
forget. Everything I like about myself is better with you. Screaming to the world like, what the hell? I celebrate you.
Oh my God, it's great.
Everything I like about myself is better with you. Screaming to the world like, what the hell?
my God, Kylie's slaying it. She's completely slaying it with this album. It's fantastic. It's fantastic all the way around. Standard edition, slay standard edition all the way. By the way, I'm gonna tell you a couple things that I noticed. This song is one of those type of songs that they play at the end of a club or a bar scene. Like, you know, when you're in the club and you're hearing music and stuff like that, and you know the DJ's playing all his songs and they're the last song kind of type of thing going on. That's what you kind of feel like the last song would be. It's perfect because it's like a nice closer. It's a nice closer. It's a wind down. Because what's happening is the piano's playing and you're getting the fiddles of the bass and everything like that, and the guitar strings, and it's just a nice closer to the song, and I think that's what she was looking for an album like this with so much energy and so much pop, closing it off on a nice note. Standard wise. So like if you're in a bar or at a club or whatever like that, and you hear this, it's like kind of like a divey club or some bar or something like that. Very interesting. Very very catchy in melodies, and catchy in a chorus. You want to sing along. You saw me sing along. Very cool is that. It's unbelievable. So notice what's happening. All the songs were very high on beats per minute, very energetic, and then she just winds it down. You kind of want that. You kind of want that for this album. Kind of look for that, and she does it very good on this one. I'm gonna give this one a 10. I actually enjoyed this track a lot. It's one of those songs that you have to hear, and you have to be in a kind of in the mood to hear. Not all the time. You know, it's hard to describe. But it's just good. Lyrically good. I like her use of Mary, and I wonder how she came up with that name. If you guys know, please let me know. Down below. The next song I'll see you for, and this is the deluxe edition, is Hey Lonely. No, wrong. Till You Love Somebody. That's the next one. See you guys for that. I like that.
All the colors of the rainbow, all the places that your heart can go, all the worries, what do they know? All the faces I was scared to show, but when I'm with you, I can feel the sunshine, and late at night we're dancing in the moonlight. If I got you and you got me, we'll be alright, 'cause I'm a better dancer with you. You just throw it out till you love somebody. You just throw it out till you love somebody. You just throw it out till you love somebody. You just throw it out till you love somebody. When did love become a stranger? Shut my eyes and I was dancing on my own. If everybody's got a danger, baby, you're the one to fly me home. 'Cause when I'm with you, I can feel the sunshine, and late at night we're dancing in the moonlight. If I got you and you got me, we'll be alright, 'cause I'm a better dancer with you. You just throw it out till you love somebody. You just throw it out till you love somebody. You just throw it out till you love somebody. You just throw it out till you love somebody. All the colors of the rainbow, all the places that your heart can go, all the worries, what do they know? No. You just throw it out till you love somebody. You just throw it out till you love somebody. You just throw it out till you love somebody. You just throw it out till you love somebody.
Vocoder. Is it the vocoder? No. A little bit. Oh. Ah, synths. I love how they use those synths towards the end to give the song the lift that it needed. I was completely not connected. I was trying to, but I couldn't. A lot of instrumentation on this track. A lot of a lot of guitar fiddles. That bass was pretty nice. The bass has been nice and stellar throughout, but a lot of hand claps and a lot of finger snapping. A lot of finger snapping, a lot of hand claps for this one. And was the chorus catchy? It was okay. It wasn't that bad, but it was nothing to be, blown away by. Definitely not a song I probably would play often, along with Unstoppable and Monday Blues. So it would fall kind of like under those type of tracks too, definitely. And this is on the deluxe album, so there you go. I'm gonna give this one a 6. It was okay, but it wasn't really all that. I'll see you guys next for Fine Wine. Oh,
Jump in my ride. Beep, beep.
oh,
We gon' have a good time. We gon' have a good time. Jump in my ride. Beep, beep. We gon' have a good time. We gon' live that life. So strike a pose.
oh.
Break that back, go high to low. Shake that thing from left to right. Move it like that, you dynamite. Show the world who you are. See you at the bar. Drinking fine wine. If you like the finer things in life. Just like fine wine. If you wanna take a sip tonight. Yeah, baby, it's all on me. On me, on me. Come take a sip on me. On me, lady.
Hey, man.
Jump in my ride. Beep, beep. We gon' have a good time. We gon'
A little cheesy.
have a good time. Jump in my ride. Beep, beep. We gon' have a good time. We gon' live that life. So strike a pose. Break that back, go high to low. Shake that thing from left to right. Move it like that, you dynamite. Show the world who you are. See you at the bar. Drinking fine wine. If you like the finer things in life. Just like fine wine. If you wanna take a sip tonight. Yeah, baby, it's all on me. On me, on me. Come take a sip on me. On me, lady. Holiday your friends. Helicopter to Japan. Fill the bathtub with champagne. What's for breakfast? Chocolate cake. We're just getting started. Let her know it's time to party. I'm celebrating for you. I'm celebrating for you. Blow out the candles with you. Blow up behind the bell. Drinking fine wine. If you like the finer things in life. Just like fine wine. If you wanna take a sip tonight. Yeah, baby, it's all on me. On me, on me. Come take a sip on me. On me.
I like the bass on this one.
Drinking fine wine. If you like the finer things in life. Just like fine wine. If you wanna take a sip tonight. Yeah, baby, it's all on me. On me, on me. Come take a sip on me. On me, lady.
I think with this track, and I'm gonna explain to you a little bit. It wasn't impressive. It kind of like falls under along with the Till You Love Somebody. So far these deluxe tracks haven't been anything, out of this world. But what I like about this one, in terms of instrumentation, was that they use the guitar's strings very subtly, not so strong like the other ones that I was saying, like how it's just too stringy. They used it very very subtly, but the bass was really really good. The bass was really good, and the tempo to this I kind of liked. The thing that was cheesy for me was kind of like when she was doing the beep beep thing with the car, kind of like sound and stuff like that. So. The lyrics weren't even all that either. Jump in my ride, beep beep. We're gonna have a good time. We're gonna have a good time. It was just a little cheesy for me. It wasn't really anything special. So I'm gonna give this one a 6.2 to go along with that. These are definitely the lows on Kylie's album, the deluxe one, should I say? So we'll see. We'll see if she redeems herself with Hey Lonely and Spotlight. Those are the last two, and I'll see you guys for the next one. Ooh.
Hey, you over there.
Oh. I like this.
Cause I just wanna give you my love. Hey, don't let what you're doing for the rest of the night. Cause I just wanna give you my love, my heart, my sweetness and devotion, all of that emotion. Yeah. Hey, don't let what you're doing for the rest of your life. Hey, must be a full moon tonight. It's like an aphrodisiac in the sky. Made my heart go boom inside. You can call me crazy, but I know that you know I'm right. I got a question for you. For you. I got a question for you. For you. Hey, don't let what you're doing for the rest of your life. Cause I just wanna give
Hey,
you
getting
my
killed.
love. Hey, don't let what you're doing for the rest of the night. Cause I just wanna give you my love, my heart, my sweetness and devotion, all of that emotion. Yeah. Hey, don't let what you're doing for the rest of your life.
I like that. I like that.
Get on your heart, here is where we start. Let me put it on, we can't get it wrong. Come on, let me in, let the love begin. Not gonna stop, take a shot, let me know. Hey, don't let what you're doing for the rest of your life. What you do? 'Cause I just wanna give you my love.
I like that.
Hey, don't let
This is a good
what
song.
you're doing for the rest of the night. What you do? 'Cause I just wanna give you my love, my heart, my sweetness and devotion, all of that emotion. Yeah. Hey, don't let what you're doing for the rest of your life.
Like the guitars. I think this one was okay. This one was okay. It wasn't all that great. I think it's up to par with Unstoppable in terms of rating. I'm gonna give it a 7. I know that Till You Love Somebody and Fine Wine are much lower, a little bit lower than this one. This one's a little bit better, a little bit better. I like the tempo. I like the beats per minute on this one, a little bit quicker, a little faster. Killer bass, very nice. Guitar strings, very subtle, and I like that. Kylie's vocals, very nice. Somewhat catchy, somewhat catchy. Yeah, I was singing along to it. And I like the lyrical content too. So everything about this one in particular was okay. It was okay. It was much better. That being said, she was she chose her tracks very carefully for her standard edition, and she went about that process very smartly, because I wouldn't have included any of these songs in the standard edition. That's just me. But I'm gonna give that one a 7, guys. I'll see you next for Spotlight, which is the closer of this deluxe album, and then I'll share my comments with you guys and tell you what I thought about the overall album and what she did. So stay tuned. Ooh.
From miles around, I heard about the things they got going on behind closed doors. That's my jam, no holding back. You can stop me if I say one more. It's a vibe, wanna stay out, don't lie. I know that you do the same damn thing, baby. Hang tight, let your head down, 'cause tonight I'm gonna change your life. All night in the spotlight, everybody dancing so crazy.
There's the vocoder again.
Can't stop it when it feels alright, and everybody dancing so crazy. I'm proud of you, you got those moves, showing everybody how it's done. The secret's out,
clapping.
Do the same damn thing, baby. Hang tight, let your head down. 'Cause tonight I'm gonna change your life. All night in the spotlight. Everybody dancing so crazy, so crazy. Can't stop it when it feels alright.
I like the sounds of this one.
Everybody dancing so crazy, so crazy.
That bass, oh my God.
All night in the spotlight. Everybody dancing so crazy, so crazy. Can't stop it when it feels alright. And everybody dancing so crazy, so crazy. Everybody dancing so crazy.
Ah, it was okay. It was okay. It wasn't bad. Actually enjoyed it. I enjoyed this track. To close the deluxe album, could have I done without the deluxe album? Yes, I could have. If you want my honest opinion, I could have done without the deluxe album. It wasn't really necessary. For me, that is. I mean, I love to hear more Kylie. There's nothing ever wrong with hearing more Kylie. I'm gonna score this one as well as 7 with this one. It's just the extra songs that were on this track. Closing "Celebrate You" because "Celebrate You" finished on such a high note, and closing it off the album. Uh, I was anticipating better. I was anticipating better, at least, up to par with the other songs that she had on the album, standard edition itself. But "To You Love Somebody," 6, "Fine Wine," 6, "Hey Lonely," 7, "Spotlight," 7. So there's nothing too crazy about any of these things. The only thing that I have to say about "Spotlight" is that I like the oohs and ahs, I like the chants, I like the hand claps. Which, by the way, in the album there's tons. I think every single song has hand claps. That was a big thing too for disco time. So it seems. And the bass. And I was looking at the credits because I wanted to find out who's responsible for bass because he completely slayed it. Seems like Sky Adams. Shout out to Sky Adams for killing the bass on all these tracks. And I know that he didn't do all of them. There was some other people responsible for bass. Nico Stoddy on Real Groove. What else we have bass? And then there was one more other person too for uh, Chris Houston, Chris Houston. So there's a lot of other people that were responsible for bass on this album and was completely slayed. But those that I mentioned were predominantly heavy influence on all these tracks. It's a great, neat little album here. You get all the pictures for this deluxe edition, and it looks superb. And I gotta say, this is very, very well worth it. Very, very well worth it. Definitely a staple to have in your collection. Even if you're not a Kylie fan, I think that at this time and moment, this time that we're experiencing this pandemic, we need music to lift us up, and that's exactly what she's done here for us. If I have to give an overall rating from the album from 1 to 5, I would say this is even standard edition is like a 4.5. 4.5 almost. It's just so close, so close. A 4 to be exact. I would probably give it a 4 to be exact because there's some tracks that fell short. Let's be honest. Monday Blues, and this is my opinion, guys. Monday Blues was kind of like a Monday snooze. I mean, I'm just kidding, but you know what I mean. Like it was nothing to be excited about. It was just very skippable, very skippable. Um, yeah, I mean there's some good moments, the horns and stuff like that, and her use of kind of like say Monday through to Friday, it's very different and stuff like that. But it just wasn't nothing too special. And then the next one that kind of fell short was Unstoppable and Dance Floor Darling. Although Dance Floor Darling was a little bit better because it was there was some great moments, especially the beats per minute and how the song speeds up, and the use of kind of like you know, the call outs and all that stuff. It's pretty cool. But I gotta say that Celebrate You was a standout, definitely, and it's very singable, very singable. And I love that piano, love the piano on that one. So great use of lyrics with that. So let's do a real quick recap, guys. So Magic 9, guys, horns, everything disco-y, hypnotic, great stuff. That's how you want to open it. Miss a Thing, you guys said it was gonna be great, and it was. I gave that a 9. I love the strings on the song. The strings were done very, very well, and they're intoxicating. They're sexy. They're great. They're great, and it works really good on this one. Real Groove, I gave that a 9. Um, I think I did a reaction to that one, I believe, before. If I'm not mistaken, I'm probably mistaken that one for I Love It. But I think Real Groove was part of the Disco Infinity, and the lyrical content on that one is just so good. It's so good. Very, very sassy. Kylie getting sassy on this track. Monday Blues, you know, I already told you about that one. Supernova, I gave that a 10, guys. An absolute standout. Definitely a song that you want to play loud and proud in the car, anywhere you are at. It's just an amazing overall song, greatly composed, everything about it. Talk about vocoders, talk about visuals. You're out in space and stuff like that. She really kicks it up a notch with this. She really does, and this is why I like this album so much, because tracks like these really stand out. Say Something, great, was a grower, still good now. Definitely must have on the album. ABBA vibes on this one with Last Chance, guys. Last Chance. Great, great, great song. I love it. Love the lyrical content. Love the sing along to it. It's epic indeed. Epic indeed. Um, I love it. Another standout. Gave that one a 10, guys. Great, great song. Catchy, catchy, catchy. Love the chorus. Very, very dreamy. Very disco-y. Very disco-y. And the strings and the bass and even the horns too. Love it, love it, love it. Great, great stuff. Where does the DJ go? Guys, go, go, go. Night, I love it. I think she gave a nod to Donna Summers with the no more tears, enough is enough. I have a reaction to that one because it just has that kind of like same flow and production. And guys, when she did this album, she kept these people in mind. So I'm pretty sure there was a lot of influence from her and others, and even ABBA and Bee Gees. I'm pretty sure they owned the 70s and 80s and stuff like that. So there you go. Dance Floor Darling, 7.5. Leaning more kind of like to a 7, but still good nonetheless. Maybe it might grow on me. Who knows? A lot of vocoders. Very euphoric. Love it. The beats per minute, it goes higher. Kind of an 80s vibe to that one. Unstoppable. Nothing too memorable about that one except that the bass was good and it was uppity and all that stuff. But it just fell a little short. But Celebrate You redeemed that, and it closed it off really, really nice. Specifically using Mary, I like that. I would love to know why she chose that name, and if you guys know, please let me know. But it's very catchy, and it's a nice finisher, because you can definitely hear something like this in a kind of like a divey club or something like that, and just out anywhere, Very, very good. Very good chorus. Till You Love Somebody, Fine Wine, and Hey Lonely, Spotlight. Those all fell down the list. 6, 6, 7, 7. There was nothing really too great about them. I mean, I can't really mention anything that stood out. Fine Wine, the beat thing, that's a little cheesy and stuff like that. I like the bass in Spotlight and in Hey Lonely. And instrumentation was good on those, and I think that's why I kind of ranked them a little higher. But overall, I mean, this album was stellar, 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 stellar. I could have done without the deluxe edition, but you know what? I like listening to Kylie, and her music is great, so that's why I went ahead and got this. Definitely a staple to anyone's collection. Music we need right now, guys, right now, all the way. Here, I'm going to leave you guys with this, a quote from Kylie. I think disco is a place of expression and a place of losing yourself or finding yourself. When you shine a light on a mirror ball, the light is infinite. It colors you and affects you being in that moment of time. And the night might not forever. But I think the notion of disco as a place of an escape and abandon is something that most of us have to get somewhere within us, Kylie explained upon the album's release. So, very good for her, very good for her. I gave you my ratings already. Superb, guys. Doesn't get any better than this. Closing off the year on a high note in November, giving us something like this. My God. Shh. Slaying, guys, slaying. Borrowing old remedies and old tricks to make this album come alive. Making it sound fresh, but also bringing in those old, you know, borrowing those themes that were used in the 70s and 80s. Love it, love it, love it. Stand that all the way, all the way. This is why I want music like this. I want music like this to come around more often. I hope you enjoyed this reaction, guys. This was this deluxe edition. Please leave your comments and suggestions down below. I'd love to hear what you have to say. Until next time, for more Kylie videos and more videos. Take care, guys. Hey guys, hope you enjoyed the video. If you want to see more videos like these, be sure to check this one out. And also take a moment to comment, like, and smash the subscribe button to stay on all the latest reaction videos. And guys, yes, I have a Patreon link down below. Be sure to check that out. Help support the channel. Makes your voice, your recommendations all the more possible. Take care, guys. Love you guys. Peace.